Hi friends! I have big exciting news! I am a mommy! Yay! I don't know what this is. Anyway, yes, so not to worry, this is not some weird, insensitive April Fool's Day joke. I honestly am a mommy. I am currently sitting in my little's room. So if you can see, it is different. This used to be the purple bedroom, the guest bedroom, and I know I had talked a little bit about making some changes in here, and I did. So I'm not going to show you the whole room because I want to respect the little one's privacy. She has her private things in here, but you can see here are some of the owls and things. So it is really just lovely in here. Anyway, so let me tell you the story of how I came to meet my little one, who is the love of my life. So she came to, but before that, let me just say just a couple of ground rules for any foster parent. So I am not allowed to put her picture publicly because I have to protect her privacy. And also I won't tell you her name. So it's a cute little name. But so I just call her little one or my small or things like that. So there you go. Don't even ask. I'm not going to do it. Anyway, so she came to be with me on February 4th, so she's been here almost 2 months. I got an email, so it was after Allie's baby shower, which was adorable and a lot of fun to see my cousins, but not gonna lie, it was a little challenging for me because that's something that I have come to realize I'm just not gonna experience, which is sad, but it's still fun to celebrate for Allie, so whatever. Anyway, speaking of Allie, she's gonna have her baby any day now, so good luck to her. Well, you know, hopefully she's not in labor now, but anyway, maybe she is, I don't know. Anyway, that aside, so I had come back from Allie's baby shower, and it was Tuesday, and I got an email from the licensing worker that I had been working with saying we have a placement, like possible placement. And so they gave me some basic information about what they kind of knew at that time about her. And it was a little bit tricky because prior to living with me, she lived in Southern Illinois, so she was at a completely different agency. Nobody here had met her, so they said if you're interested at all, you can talk to her caseworker. So her caseworker called and told me about her, and I was instantly like, you know, I think that I just had that feeling, like I think that she could do really well with me. I think this could be the one. So I said, you know, I think this could work out. And she said, okay, I think so too. And so she said, well, let me do some paperwork, whatever, and then I'll get back with you. Okay. So she calls back and she says, I really do think that you would be the perfect place for her because since it is just you can give this little one a lot of one-on-one attention, which is what she's craving and what she really needs to thrive. So I was like, okay, great. So then she said, well, we need to bring her by the end of the week. And I thought, oh my goodness, that is not very much lead time. And because she is a little bit older, she's 7, and at the time I had set up a crib because of course I was in hopes of getting a baby like everybody and all of that stuff. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna need to do some stuff to the room, but that's fine. Friday is fine. So I called mom and dad and I said, I think I found my baby, she's coming, but we need to get a bed. And so mom said, well, your father's already on his way. He's gonna go buy a bed and put it up and take down the crib, you know, all of that stuff. So that was sort of sorted. And then so I spoke the next day to the caseworker again, and she said, is there any way we can bring her tomorrow? And I thought, okay. I was like, I'm in labor, it's happening now. So I left work and I came home, and some good friends of mine came over and they helped me assemble her dresser and, you know, just make sure that her bed was all sorted and things were ready to go. So it was this crazy thing. And so I started texting my family and saying, she's coming, it's happening tomorrow, you know, so they were kind of teasing me like, oh, my best friend Anne was like, my best friend's having a baby. And so that was kind of fun. So then it came, so it was a Thursday, the day that we met, and we were supposed to meet over at the agency here in town. So I drove over there, and I remember thinking, I was leaving the house as a me, but I was coming back as a we. And so that was like a strange feeling. So I met them over at the agency and I walked in, you know, and I wasn't sure who I was supposed to meet. You know, I introduced myself to the person behind the counter and she said, okay, great. And, you know, and I went to the bathroom and then I came back out and there's this little girl who had been sitting there, you know, next to 2 people wearing official badges and whatnot. And so her caseworker introduced her to me, and I thought, wow, you know, and I was like, oh, she's adorable. And the first thing she said to me was, I'm gonna live with you. And I thought, oh my gosh, and so I just burst into tears. So it was so exciting. And then they drove her here, you know, and she kind of looked around the house, and she was like, okay, you know, and I showed her room and where she can put her things. And one of the first things we did together was go out and buy a new blanket for her bed. So she has a blanket that she likes and has picked out. She's a big fan of Frozen, so we have a whole lot of, here's one of her Frozen blankets that she picked to have. So a lot of things. So while we were kind of moving all of her things in from the van, she said, can I call you mommy? And I thought, okay. And her caseworker, who's known her since she was pretty little, she's been in care for kind of a while, said she's waited a long time to have somebody to be her mommy. And so they said that when she was driving over here from the agency, because we rode separately, they asked her, you know, well, what do you think about Miss Bethany? Do you think she's like, do you think this is gonna be fun? And she said, oh yeah, that's my new mom. So she was pretty excited. And so it was, not gonna lie, it was a little bit strange to have this little girl who I just met decide that she's gonna call me mommy, and that's gonna be that. But now, I mean, I am so in love with her. I can't, she wears glasses. And so one of the things that we did, that we had to do, was go and get a whole bunch of medical checks and whatnot, because she had some issues. So I took her to the eye doctor, and she picked glasses just like mine. So she has brown glasses just like I do, and then she has a colored pair like I do. So she likes to be like me. She loves when we wear dresses that are similar, or if we both have our hair the same. So she's not a big fan of getting her hair done at all, which I don't blame her, because I don't think I liked it much as a kid either. But she does like it if we both wear a ponytail or things like that. So I just can't, when I think about it, and I'm trying not to get overly emotional, but when I think about her, I think, oh my gosh, you know, this was how it was supposed to be. It was like you were always meant to be mine and in my family. So it's been pretty great. I mean, I cry, when she first came, I cried a lot, because I was kind of just, the things that she would say are so heartbreaking, and she's so tiny, you know, like, she's just a little thing. And so that was kind of, I was like, to understand everything that she's kind of endured in life is heartbreaking. But she does it with this cute little smile, like, well, all right, you know. So that was hard for everybody. But then she just loves you know, she loves me. She's a big fan of Michael. She likes my younger brother. She just met my older brother and his family and his kids, and she's a big fan of them. She loves my dad, which is really cute. Mike and Ella came down to meet us, and then, you know, she has everybody crying when she goes and sits on Dad's lap and asks him if he can get her a unicorn and things. So it has not been without many, many challenges. But like, I don't know, I can't imagine being without her. And so hopefully, I will be able to keep her forever, which is great. I mean, everybody kind of agrees that she's really thriving here, which is great. She goes to school, she goes to daycare, you know, she does her thing. So it really, oh, my heart. So yeah, I'm a mommy, so I don't, you know, I have zero free time. Actually, I have an appointment early this morning, so I had to take her and drop her off for school when I came home here, so I could record this before I have my appointment. Anyway, but yes, I am so in love with her, and it's just been, it's like we were meant to be. So anyway, so I hope you all are enjoying the spring. It's finally getting warmer, and if you have anything exciting, or, you know, whatever, I hope that your heart is as full as mine is, because truly, this little person has just, she got me. So, okay, bye.